Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we have come to part 3 of IUPAC Nomenclature of Organic Compounds. In part 3 we are going to discuss about the IUPAC Nomenclature of branched chain alkanes. Now what are branched chain alkanes? Branched chain alkanes are compounds where one or more small alkyl chain are attached to the parent chain. Look at this example. This is the longest chain in the molecule and so it is the parent chain, and these are the two alkyl group present in the molecule. Now listen carefully. Alkyl group are formed by removal of one hydrogen from the alkane molecule. Just like removal of one hydrogen from methane will give a methyl group, removal of one hydrogen from ethane will give a ethyl group. Here comes the name of all the IUPAC name of the alkyl chain. From methane we can get methyl, from ethane we can get ethyl, propane we can get propyl, butane we can get butyl, and so on, just by removal of one hydrogen. So the alkane name, the N is replaced with a YL just in the alkyl chain. Now here are certain abbreviations which are used for alkyl chain. For example, for methyl we use Me, for ethyl we use Et, for propyl we use PR, and so on. Here there are certain examples which you can go through it. In IUPAC nomenclature, as you know, we follow certain rules. And what is the rules? So let's go through the rules of naming branched chain alkanes. Step 1 is, first the longest carbon chain in the molecule is to be identified, and that will be the parent alkane. Step 2 is, while numbering the branched alkyl chain, it should be done in such a way that the alkyl group should get the minimum number. Step 3 is, while naming, the name and the position of the branched alkane comes as a prefix to the name of the parent alkane. Step 4, if different alkyl groups are present, their names are written in prefix in alphabetical order. Step 5, if there are two or more identical alkyl chains, then the prefix like di for 2, tri for 3, tetra for 4 are used before the alkyne name. But while writing the name of the alkyl chain in alphabetical order, these prefixes like di, tri, tetra, etc. are not considered. Step 6. The names, prefix, suffix and parents are written without a gap. Step 7. Numbers, if two or more, are separated from each other by comma. Step 8. There should be a hyphen between the number and the name. Let's understand it better with an example. We want to write the IUPAC name of this compound. The first step is to choose the longest alkyl chain. But before we do that, we should know that the methyl is for Me is for methyl and Et is for ethyl. Now, if you take this chain, if you take this chain, then it contains 7 carbons. If you take this chain, then it contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbons. If you take this chain, then it also contains 6 carbons. If you do the numbering from the other sides like this, then it contains 3 carbons. If you do the numbering from this side, it contains 4 carbons. If you do from this side, again it contains 6 carbons. So, which is the longest chain? The longest chain is this, having 7 carbons. Right? Now, these are the substituents. Now, the next rule says that we have to identify the position of the substituent and see to it that the substituent gets minimum number. If you start numbering from this side, then one methyl group gets 2 position, and the other methyl group gets 3 position, and the ethyl group gets 4 position. But if you start numbering from this side, then you see the ethyl group gets 4 position. The methyl group, one of the methyl group gets 5th position, occupies 5th position, and the other methyl group occupies 6th position, which is certainly a very high number. So, we are going to number the compound from this side. Now, coming to the name of the compound. How to name this compound? Since it is a 7-membered compound and it is an alkane, no double bond, no triple bond there. So, the parent hydrocarbon name is heptane. Hept is for 7 and the suffix "ane" is for alkane, ane. Now, we have to name the substituent. There are 2 different substituents, methyl and ethyl. Methyl starts with M and ethyl starts with E. Since E comes before M, so methyl will get preference over ethyl. Ethyl comes before M, so ethyl will get preference over methyl. Now we have to look into the positions. Which is the position for ethyl? It is 4. See, it is 4. And the 2 methyls occupies respectively a position 2 and 3. Since there are 2 methyl groups, we have to use the prefix di in front of the name methyl. Therefore, what is the IUPAC name of this compound? The IUPAC name of this compound is 4-ethyl 2,3-dimethyl heptane. Note that the D of di didn't get preference over E of ethyl because the prefix di, tri, tetra, etc. are not considered while writing the name of the alkyl chain. Secondly, there is no gap between the prefix, suffix and the parent name. Thirdly, the numbers are separated by comma. 2 and 3, you can see it's separated by comma, and there is a hyphen between the number and the name. That's all for today. We are going to discuss more rules for naming branch chain alkanes in the next video. If you like my video, please subscribe, like, share and comment. Before we end, I would like to end with a quote. All birds find shelter during a rain, but an eagle avoids rain by flying above the clouds. So, the problems are common, but attitude makes the difference. Thank you and bye-bye.